Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi guys, I'm back again. We will continue where we left off 3 days ago, I think. Let's see. Space crime continuum. Weapons from the void. I think we were headed for Monarch, weren't we? Speak with Nyoka at Stellar Bay. Monarch. Warning, dangerous Cascadia landing pad. We'll go to Stellar Bay then, I think. Whee! Flying! Speedy!
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Excellent work, Ada. Do you have anything
Welcome
for me?
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
All right. So, who'll be going with us? Well. Definitely Parvati and Sam. My acid-spewing robot. Hell yes. Parvati? Sam?
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error. Refill printer paper.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, this area is utterly filthy.
Back to work, Sam. Let's just take a quick look-see around. How much crap am I carrying? I am carrying way too much crap. That's fine. I'll just, not deal with it until I have to deal with it. My standard approach to everything, pretty much. That would be stealing, and apparently they would mind. Okay, insert captain's ID cartridge to initiate remote landing. I don't think I need to do that. I have my ship here. I have landed. Oh, huh. Going down. It's grim.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Vending machine discovered. 325 XP.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Very smart.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Well, I don't scare easy. What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all.
Well, the board
Which
kind of
means
dicks.
I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Hit me with it.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part.
Oh.
Please.
Fine, I'm Captain Lenz.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Wow.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
I'm going to have a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
You did an excellent job.
Oh, And if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
I think I... Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay, I'll try not to miss her. Maybe I should, like, sell some of my junk. So we go to junk and we sell all of the junk. That was 3 pounds, kilograms, whichever. Oh, we need to break down some of this stuff. Next time I find a crafting, remind me. I'm counting on you to remind me.
Wouldn't mind smelling like Saltuna if we could sell more of it.
Yep, they don't want me picking up any of the stuff that's just sort of laying around. I just don't think that's fair. I'm new in town. I should be given the opportunity to freely help myself to everything. Nyoka?
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
I'll keep listening.
But I gotta get
It would be
in there,
rude to
get
intrude,
right in that
dude.
baby wrapped stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Pretty sharp one, Nyoka. Lens, pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer.
Yeah, well.
Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure, another round, bartender.
Outstanding!
I have lost 2-bit cartridges.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we?
Brass tacks.
Wait.
It's
that ain't
tax.
it. Brass rats?
Nope.
Let's
Tax.
talk business.
That's okay. That
I'm headed
works
back
too.
out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
And spews acid. That's Sam. He, she, it helps me stay clean. Anyway, I'll go get those meds. Alright, we gotta get meds for Nyoka. Grim is waiting for his poster. We'll nab that one next. Hi, guys. Couple of recruits. Nice to see you looking... I don't think I want to know what that could possibly get used for. Because, yeah, no. Just, I'm gonna go no on that.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi? Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Celia?
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon.
Nice. I'm
What
impressed.
can I do for you today?
Graham asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask.
Velma?
She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Earlier, pardon me, I didn't mean to listen in, but while I was listening in, I overheard you say that you were having money trouble.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Of course not.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
You normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
You're not very smart, are you, dear? Maybe I can talk to him for you.
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
I'm curious, what do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity.
I'm thinking
you know?
Sebastian
like
may
there's stuff
be
going
a
on
computer.
inside his head that you have no idea about.
Or robot.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercise.
Well, you don't want to skimp leg day. I mean, that's kind of a meme around here on the internet. That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll talk to you later. And no doubt at some point we'll need to talk to Mr. Nandi, but we do not have that cause just yet. Next up is the Grim tomorrow. We need to talk with Velma at the warehouse. Velma. Okay.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Velma is always cranky and apparently
More than
crankier than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Okay, so we're going to have to do something for Velma, I'm figuring. Hi, Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that. Yeah, I'm gonna provoke her.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running...
Oh, okay, she
ragged.
realized I was lying and...
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief... Well, pescatological health is fish health, so
Braxton.
Saltuna, presumably.
He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
He'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom.
I can't keep working double shifts either.
Good point.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him.
I'll check
He
up
lives
on
in
him
the
for you.
apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here,
See,
or she
so
might start
we'll get on her
noticing
good
those
side
extra drugs
before
he's
we
been
ask
taking from
about the
supply.
poster.
Something else on your mind?
What's that about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
I only do that sort of thing recreationally.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
I'm assuming it's called the Yacht Club, ironically. So who's the Catherine you mentioned when I first came here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And
It's not much better.
let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
You should have hung that sleazebag out to dry.
Someone would have if this were a corporate town. But we pride ourselves on giving people a little breathing room.
Fair enough.
Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna. Fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly tumor-free is important. And Caleb?
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Okay. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple.
Okay, well then.
Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Let's talk about something
Fine
else.
by me.
I'll talk to you later. Okay, so we'll ask about the poster later. Let's see, the Braxton's apartment. Braxton hasn't shown up. Let's check on Braxton, shall we? He's 100 meters away. Nice thing about a small town, it's small.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Not on me. Pull yourself together, man, and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll
Pretty
excuse
sure
me,
I know who the body is.
I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Not take a hot shower, mind you. He just needs to contemplate it. Another vending machine discovered.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
Thank you, Sam. I can't even steal from the dead man. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into this suitcase. Was he planning on, like, bailing? The stainless steel rat. Now there is a book reference. There is a PoE streamer, Slippery Jim, who's also a reference to that same book. That first book was The Stainless Steel Rat. The protagonist is Slippery Jim DeGriz. Braxton hasn't shown up for work. This isn't Braxton. Stainless steel rat. A man's been killed in Stellar Bay. Investigate the left field tossball betting. Oh, okay. So this isn't the person we've gone looking for. This is somebody else we just happened to stumble over being dead. Okay. That one's not on us. That's not my fault.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. He'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Isaac.
If you've gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about more...
His name must be Isaac something, because they're talking about Isaac and him ranting about Colonial Tossball. Excuse me? Pardon me?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax. No one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
Reminder, if you let your SAM unit be eaten by wildlife, it voids the warranty.
Thank you, Sam. As always, you are a boundless help and a joy in my life. All right, that's out of town for Braxton. Let's try the left field tossball betting. A lot of quests in this place. Sort of a, I don't know, sort of a hub. Oh, that's not where I want to be going. Left field tossball betting.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I don't quite have a high enough lie for I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings, don't you recognize? They're all pretty great.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out.
That's really a good way to get eaten.
Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball.
So, what can I do for you?
You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball game transmissions?
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Graham? I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Well, we can't all help our teeth. I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Thanks. I'm not going to take all their cash. Tempting, but no. Next time. For sure, though. Next time. The yacht club. Who's in the yacht club? Caleb.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
Well, he's upstairs here at the yacht club. Howdy, McGuire. Caleb.
New face, huh? You from Off-World? A ship
Yep,
captain?
Captain Lenz
Well,
of the
I'll
Unreliable.
be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome.
Thank
Why
you.
don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
Revel. Oh,
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
thank you, Parvati. We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
I gotta lie. I get XP for it. Sanshar's gonna fire Velma if you don't return to work.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work
Wow,
to save
that was
Velma's
easy.
job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Wow. That was way easier than I thought. Let this be a lesson to you guys. If all else fails, if you're not sure what to do, just lie. Guaranteed to work out sometimes. Not necessarily
What are the chances of
all
the times
times
in-
or even many times. We need to investigate Elijah and his gang
places
because
we
they're
could have
back
been
here.
born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Agnes Needham.
Please, I need your help. I can pay.
You can pay? Talk to me.
Thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like
Wow, your
nothing's
complexion,
wrong,
Agnes.
Like my little boy
It's
isn't
not
at risk
great.
of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Your child is missing? Where'd you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes.
No,
I
you said you were
"This
gonna
is the
pay
man
Agnes."
to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the
And
wilderness a few
who
days
exactly...
ago. I warned him about the raptidon.
Which blind man in the colony did you actually have a
Poisonous
child?
glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there.
Oh.
I warned him.
Uh-huh.
A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
That's
He should have
That's the
listened to
description.
Mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's
And
able to
you'll pay
fetch
me.
him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay, lady, you're... Let's... there we are.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
No cause to be all uppity in my face.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Well, yeah.
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I really didn't need to know that. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh, yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You bully people long enough, you know it's good for you. You'll clear out. Never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Wow. Sandra, I want to know about Isaac's murder. Now that you've dealt with Elijah, check in with him at MSI headquarters. Brief. He didn't even have to murder anybody. Technically, it wouldn't have been murder. Well, it might have been.
Unable to process
It's not
specific customer
Sandra?
service request. Please repeat the order.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Moisten the loins. You can stop right now.
Posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Wow. No, you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake.
No, I judge you
Now,
by
what business brings you here?
everything else. I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No. If I have to eat one more of those weird science project passed off as food in this sprat-fucked colony, I'm gonna stab someone. Just tell me how I can find the broker.
Nyoka could direct you best. Seek her out at the yacht club.
Yeah, okay.
Celia, this is wretched. All our best efforts for naught.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Erotic disappointments. Well,
had hoped
I
that
certainly
livening up our
can't
advertisements with
identify
enticing
with
figures
that
would
at all.
Draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of other corporations, well, why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Yeah, So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Uh-huh. Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Intelligence. Ordnance or ordnance? Once you have a bold 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get you your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons.
Yes, but you haven't lost anyone quite as
while you're at
badass
it,
as me.
there should be a terminal in the arms building
I
with
have a
some
robot that spews
dangerous
acid.
information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Before I go, I need to ask you about something.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran him out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
Yeah, sure. Of course you would have.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I met Grimm, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I've got to go. Oh, let me put away the gun. It's probably giving you the creeping willies. Let's see, what do I got? Passion pills. Nyoka's medicine from the MSI dispensary. Since I'll need to go back to Nyoka.
Did your SAM unit get dirty on the job?
69 meters away. A very nice distance.
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
You keep that nozzle to your own self.
It's the dispensary. This is the dispensary.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those.
Oh, I do have
I'd
sweet
remember.
cheeks. Oh, wait. Maybe she was talking about
What can Auntie Abigail
the
do
other
for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
I prefer the
Who's
spirits
your
to
lucky
liven up the
friend,
spirits.
Dearie?
Well, actually, it's for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
You don't give five-finger discounts, Auntie?
Aren't you a naughty boy?
I certainly am.
There are no discounts here, but Auntie knows what to do with mischievous men like you.
I'm certain you do. And what's that?
Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi about you,
That's
of course.
not where I was going with that.
Anyway, is there anyone else needing a pickup from Auntie Abigail?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing?
I am quite the saucy thing.
I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
I'm certain it does. Uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Fine, it's for Nyoka.
Oh, her.
Yeah, I know.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie.
Of course you don't like to pry. Doesn't anyone else on Monarch have caffeinoid?
If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman.
I do.
Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers.
And what a pretty face it
and
is.
to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Well, I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
Mm-hmm. Upstairs, she said. Well, I don't think that's what they're talking about. Employee login. Hack 50. Login. Williams. Patient records. Yoka. Increase caffeinoid allotment. There is no patient for me. Data storage. Note from experiments conducted by E. Williams. Reacticism and pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to greater realities around us. If that's true, it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia, perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes in the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I'll have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. Bushberry extract and debilirol. After my previous experience, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I fell into a stupor. I awoke some hours later in a pile of my own sick and a most curious craving for tilleritos. Castarolone. Costolarine. There we go. Triple dosage. Searching file empty. Abigail Edwards. Stellar Bride. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3, A Long Way from Arkansas. Tall, dark, and handsome. The healing touch. She's writing. A romance novel. She's no Snargle Goldtooth, that's for sure.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'm picking up caffeinoid for Nyoka Ramnarim Wentworth III.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnarim Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in
It's
her
understandable.
allotment.
You're very
How
busy
did I
here.
miss this?
Don't worry about it, Auntie. I'm sure you've been very busy.
My, but you are a doll.
I am truly a doll.
Here's Nyoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now.
Thank you so much.
Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Oh, thank you. She's just so very much her. All right, back to... Not there, over here. Here's your caffeinoid. She's still getting plastered.
The charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
more or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Not looking for company on the road. Just tell me how to reach the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
I just dinged level 14. Let's see. Well, we're blocked from... because 50 is the cap. If you hit... if I click this button, that'll go up. That'll go up. But this one's capped at 50. You have to spend those points individually. But I can get these other two up with 7 points to get them to 50 as well. We've got 7 points left. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong. I need to hit the right buttons. I hear good things about hitting the right buttons. Good evening, Fat Bunny. Happy day after Boxing Day? Technically, it's correct. We got 2 points left. I was so close. I was so close to doing what I wanted to do with that. Okay, that is correct. Okay, that is correct. 6 points left. Let's go ahead and apply those before we screw this up any worse. We got 2 points left. We can start putting in individual points now. Or just drop them into leadership. I think drop them into leadership for now. All right, apply all that. And we've got perks. Let's see, what did we grab here? We grabbed the range at which interactables work. Movement penalty to accuracy reduction, TTD restored per kill, science weapon damage, movement speed during TTD, vendor buying price, quiet weapons damage, consumable weight. Let's increase the amount of TTD we get. All right. We had something else we needed to do in there. Family matter. Amber Heights. We'll go ahead and return to Velma. Let her know that Caleb's coming back. Oh, not that way.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete
I don't think she
machinery?
was talking about you,
be my
Velma.
guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Let's talk about Caleb.
You knocked any sense into him yet?
Caleb and his crew will return to work immediately.
Sweetest words I've heard all day. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
That's it for now. All right, let's see. Faction quest. Lilia Hagen. Read the missing packs code. Bolt with his name. Sandra needs a Bolt 52. North of Stellar Bay. Grim tomorrow. Celia sent you to Valma Ballard. Secret people. South of Stellar Bay. All right. Ask flowers for Sebastian. Celia's taking a liking to Sebastian, but she's too shy to ask him. All right. I'm still thinking Sebastian's like a robot.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
But I have no particular reason to believe that other than I think he's a robot. Nope. He's not a robot. Although why she thought he had great legs, I don't know. Hi, Sebastian.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
Trying to cut down.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Not really. Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
She likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
No, she likes you. She's interested in you. Oh, no, I mean, she really likes you.
And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides. But you don't have to butter me up.
You idiot. I'm trying to tell you she wants to date you.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount,
No.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That sounds nice.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
It would be nice. Happiness is nice. I like happy things and people being happy. Happy, joy. Hey, Celia.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
I'm just a regular Cupid, you know? That's the southeast. Weapons from the Void is not here. Family matter. Look for Tucker Needham in Amber Heights. Settlement houses iconoclasts. Secret people making a delivery to house south. Oh, let's see if we can find Braxton. Oh, this appears to be the way out. Zhang's Emporium discovered. 350 experience points. Out we go. Titus Androidicus. I didn't notice that the first time.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Make it dirty, sand cleans it up. Reputation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Everyone doing okay? Sam? Wow, Sam, you took a lot of damage, but then I did set you up to draw aggro, so fortunately you appear to be to have a capability to repair yourself. That's a win-win for me. Oh, they've been evicted. Sam is not healing back as quickly as I would like him to. I don't want to burn through half of one of my flavors of lockpicks. All right, Sam's completely healed up again. I was just going to go up to these stairs and see if there was anything up here. Aha! Aha! Also, you appear to be dead, sir, so I guess you won't be needing none of the stuff that I might find in here, right? Cool. Trying to reduce my just picking up every single thing. Trying to be a bit more selective in my I hesitate to say looting behaviors, but yeah, looting behaviors, not inaccurate. Up a book. Oh, mag picks, very nice. Energy cells, weapon parts. You know, the kind of things you expect to find just sort of sitting on top of a desk in a place of worship. Oh, we have a hat. A nice hat. I'm not saying no to a nice hat, ever. mean, you can tell a lot about a man by the hat he chooses to wear. You know? It's easy to dismiss things. Like a quality hat. Thought I heard something. I definitely heard something. Uh-huh. Look, you little shit. Level 15. Nice work, everybody. Especially me. Kind of bailing the rest of you guys out. Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bump my hack up to 60. Parvati and Sam both also leveled up. Tier 3, chance to reset ability cooldown, companion ability damage, equip time, ranged weapon reload, tactical time dilator. Parvati performs her ability to recharge some of your tactical time dilation. Let's give her a chance to automatically reset. And for Sam, what am? Damage. He's got good damage numbers. Alright, where were we headed? Over here. Not there. Over here. The Mather residence. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Play your piano, and it's playing. It's playing our song. For some definition of our song. You got a person. You got people.
Visitor? What an unexpected surprise. Please, come in.
Hi,
Come
Edgar.
in.
I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
I'm betting dinner is Braxton. Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
I'm not believing him. That's Levi.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
I'm actually looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Is something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way, too.
Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
I'm going to leave you alone now. Mag picks. Martha Mather.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're eating
Yet
Braxton.
the Eternal provides, does it not?
I certainly can't fault your optimism.
And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
That's not how it works. What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted.
This is not going to end well.
Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Mm-hmm. Lizzie Mather. Lots of stuff
Hey,
there.
what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, Lizzie. Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
No. Rocket candy?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
What other man?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Calm down. I'm going now. Got a locked door over here, which I can open. That's somebody else's room. And we just keep going up. The bathroom. Another locked door.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
I've heard that they cure all your ills. Sure that that's true. Not really. We can't get out. The door is locked.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
No, you'll see to it now.
Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
I'll keep myself occupied then. And I think we'll change over to the assault rifle.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
Mm-hmm. Spacer's choice pills that cure all your ills. Levi?
Nice to meet you. Wait, did I already say that?
Mm-hmm. And Mom?
I hope you favor ketchup and woolly cheddar. We have to make do with what we can find.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Ow. It can take a whole lot of... Lost key. Oh my. I would be stealing things. Now that gets us out. Yep.
At risk of overload.
It's Braxton.
Village. Contaminant level.
If lost, please refer to Ballard, Velma, or your current supervisor.
Extreme. Warning. Warning.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's all I'm saying is that I knew that was going to happen and be the case. They were just too creepy for it not to be the case. They were a little bit too attentive to the word dinner. Really? They're all dead. Why am I getting that those are red to me? I should... But I don't want to, like, get flagged as a thief. If that makes any sense. Murderer, yes, but, I mean, it was clear what had happened. Wouldn't let me out. I don't know about you, but I'm always going to let out the guy with the gun. Call me crazy. Okay, well, that's 200 meters back to town. Wow. I didn't realize fast traveling was a thing. Well, let's see. So that's 189 meters. What else do we got? That is 531 meters in another direction. That's a long ways away. Braxton here. Yeah, it looks like we're back to town then.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Time to clean area estimated at 6 trillion, 549 billion, 852 million, 132,184 minutes.
Whew.
Thank you, Sam.
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
I haven't tried fast travel yet. I should probably try that at some point.
Been thinking on my dad today. Do you miss Mr. Hawthorne, Sam?
While SAM units are mass-produced for economical purposes, the overall quantity is limited compared to other automechanical product lines. Because we understand our clientele is exclusive and discerning.
I guess you probably never met him, huh?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
I hate that. I got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No, he was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
It's a rotten way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement.
No, you can't replace
Something
him.
else on your mind?
All right. Well, I've helped you with 2 things. So, Grimm's poster?
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So, it's about the money?
Damn right it is.
You're just giving Grimm's poster away. Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster.
I actually got to give her
this. It's
this
not his
one.
until I take
She
his
got
money.
a better offer for it. He was an annoyance. Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Won't do much business if your neighbors hate you. Consider this an investment. Help me out here. I found Braxton, didn't I?
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
All right. I'll talk to you later. All right, we got his freaking poster back for him. Yep.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
You know, you really are a little too persistent about this.
Sorry, I just get so excited, and I always feel like I miss everything that happens in town while I'm up here.
What's so special about this poster?
It's signed by Birdie Black Hole Holcomb, one of the greatest hackers who ever played tossball. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Yes. Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Great. All right. I don't even know which one we have up next. Radio Free Monarch. Speak with the information broker at Devil's Peak. Probably a bit of a trip. But I'm up for it if you are. Got my reputation up with the city. Well, town. Well, shithole. That's a long ways away. Quite a long ways away. All right, we got a long run ahead of us. We got Raptidons, Raptars, Reptars, whatever the hell they are. Oh, we got a road. Oh, hi. Oh, is there something else? Found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Corrosive weakness. Suffering too many corrosive burns has made you weak against corrosive damage. I will accept that. It's giving me a perk point. Okay. Sure. Wasn't there a dead guy over here? Could have sworn there was a dead guy over here. Nope, he had nothing on him. That's disappointing. Check out this science weapon we have. Haven't tried it yet. Something Monarch over there. Oh, interesting. A sign giving us directions for various Stellar Bay, Amber Heights. Got a hell of a long ways to go for this one. Looks like if we cut right here, we can shorten things up. Obviously, we don't want to. Don't want to go swimming in what appears to be, acidic stuff. Trying to avoid picking a fight with any Raptidons. Uh-oh. Ooh, holy shit, lots of them. This is not good. Mechanicals. Oh, and now, bad guys, I think we may die here. Something hit. Holy shit, holy. Time for me to run. Whoa, gotta get out of that. Let me huff. This is going about as badly as you could possibly imagine. Yeah, enter in quiet mode. That's worked out real well. That was a whole lot of bad people who did not like me one little bit. And they haven't even met me. They're just judging me on, I don't know, my look. I just hate people who judge people because they judge people. So I judge they must die. That's the way it works, right? There were a couple of big robots that appear to have just vanished on us. Not quite sure what to make of that. All right. Well, we didn't die. So obviously I made the right decision the whole way. It's pretty straightforward.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Yeah. I'm going to need me a sec. Let's repair all equipped. And we're going to start busting some of this stuff apart. Let's see. That light machine gun does 3 times as much as what we were previously using, so we're going to break that one down. I don't like shotguns. Just don't like them. Vermin is 205. I am using a burnt vermin currently. A heavy machine gun. That light machine gun does more DPS. The grenade launcher doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage. Assault rifle. Hunting rifle ultra. Sounds like a sniper rifle. Let's see. Currently I'm wearing armor that has 3 armor and just a little bit of bonus. Check down here. Ooh, we got a chef's hat. That's nice. We got a nice hat. Leadership skills and persuade. That one adds determination. No. We would much rather have the nice hat. Armor of 7, melee weapon skills. Melee weapon skills are for people who use melee weapons. That's just not the sort of thing that I personally choose to involve myself in. Ranged weapon skills, so that's nicer. Much more armor. Standard sneak. Yeah, I'm not big on the sneaking either. Current helmet is 9 armor and adds to lockpick. 21 armor and adds to inspiration. 21 armor is a lot more than 9. 26 heavy armor. Those are all the same. So I don't think we need more than like one of them. .26 armor. Block and stealth skills. Well, we tidied up a bit here. Oh, yeah, our weight is much lower. Our weight is good again. Oops, didn't want that. I hit the wrong button. It shouldn't register and take anything from me if I hit the wrong button. I would like to suggest that in the future they know which button I'm trying to hit, and if I did not hit the correct button, they shouldn't penalize me for it. In fact, they'd probably be really nice and just turn it around so that it actually does the thing I wanted it to do instead of the button I pressed. It's just simple, you know. Good science. Requires Chastity's hideaway key. I'm guessing that may be DLC. Don't know that for a fact. Just guessing. Well, let's try out our new much up-powered light machine gun. Yeah, that works pretty well. Oh, we want to be going in that direction. There doesn't appear to be an opening. Dead Marauder. Sorry, dude. Doesn't look like things worked out for you. Also, not actually sorry. I have a new favorite gun. It's this one. Houses out here. That seems to be a poor choice. That's not particularly attractive real estate, I don't think. Oh, they have twisters too. It's just that much better then. We're here. We need to be up there. But I don't think we can get up there from here. More's the pity. We thought we were following a good route, and it was not a good. It's a suboptimal route. It was not well chosen. Yeah, I don't want to burn through all my stuff. Marauder Goon. His bits are spattered all over the place. Oh. Marauder Hooligan. And his robots. Those are those robots we saw. If we leave him alone, perhaps he'll leave us alone. What do you think? Is that likely? I'd actually kind of like to be on the opposite side of this acidic looking room. Oh, what do we have here? It's an iconoclast. Oh, we're looking for an iconoclast. Oh. A couple of iconoclasts. That does not appear to have worked out all that great for them. Yeah. So, I have inadvertently live up to Samwise's observation that shortcuts make for long delays. Or was it Frodo's? They have a bunch of robots, including a SAM unit in there. My SAM unit, of course, is better, because acid spewing. Olympus Lover's Point. What? We'll be going there, but first I want to...
Incoming!
Whoop!
Not even a scratch.
Yeah, well, you have me. And my big damn gun of doom. Well, this is where we had entered in, so we can cross over to the other side. Now we can do it here as well. Olympus Lover's Point discovered. Oh. This is just that? That was your big deal? There's something up there. Oh. These guys are in my way.
And ready to kill germs. Congratulations, customers. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Thank you, Sam. I expected nothing less of you. Optional arms building key, sure. You know, sometimes you just needed to do a little looting to feel better about yourself. No? View executive reviews. Loading last wow. Executive review for Sanjar Nandi. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics, not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Graham Bryant. Restricted file. Executive authorization required to proceed. I'll hack. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. That sounds about right. delete all? Sure, why not? Oh, wipe any terminals. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. I did have a mission for that. He'll be happy. We also needed something else in here, didn't we? The Bolt 42 gun thingy or something. No, don't want. Don't know why I have any. I should have taken like 30 of mine. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright, I guess because my hack is high enough, it's not using any of my ingredients. Because I'm hacktastic at it. I'm assuming this in here.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
I don't think they figured it out yet. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley.
I have a friend who goes by the handle Huxley.
My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in. How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
I pull out a gun and I shoot them. Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister.
I wasn't.
My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
There must be a way for you to open it in the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay. Try the handle. Turn it upward and...
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Guess I don't need the key.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
I've increased my reputation with the iconoclasts. You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
I'm level 16 now, I'll have you know. Let's see, so I raised my hack. That was a good call, I think. We're going to drop points into these two. Get up my inspiration and determination. And we do get another perk. Right, the other science thing, right? Yeah, science weapon damage. So far, the science weapon I tried out wasn't impressive, but I like the sound of science weapons. It just sounds cool. Pick up Bolt 52 cartridge. Okay, well, we've got the cartridge. That's it? Just that is the Bolt 52? Not all that impressive. A flamethrower. Well, it's hard to say no to a flamethrower. Seriously, so I won't. Radio Free Monarch. Speak with the information broker at Devil's Peak. 720 meters, huh? Well, I think we're on the side of the river that will allow us to get there eventually. Okay, that's the Lover's Point. Yeah, should be able to get there from here eventually. All right, Parvati. Sam, you with me? Oh, there's Sam. Where's Parvati? There she is. She teleported to me. Oh. Let's...
sanitized.
Indeed, it has been sanitized. Oh, we got more of them. A manta pillar. And a manta queen. And a mantis swarm. That all doesn't sound awesome. Doesn't actually appear to be doing an enormous amount to the mantis queen. Ow! Sam appears to be downed. Oh, Sam's back up. You doing okay, Sam? Mantiplasma gland and a cigarette lighter. Well, I guess we can say that we prevented the Manta Queen, you know, from a terrible future of lung cancer. And they got evicted. We're running a bit low on our ammo for this thing. Oh dear, another Manta Queen. Don't even start, you two. Come with me. We're going this way. We're leaving the Manta Queen to her own devices. Right? Everyone? Good. Don't worry about them. All right. That is bad guys, but we don't have to engage with them. Mantisaur soldier. A couple of Mantisaur soldiers. Oh, it was saving automatically. How very nice. And a drone. doing much.
Customer, all germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Manticarapace. Plasma glands. I'm overweight again. Don't say it! That would be rude. Quiet down there. Heard my tummy burbling. Quiet. Shh. Hush. All right. 15 pounds or kilos underweight, whichever is appropriate. Quiet. Hiccups. Oh, something else big out there. Raptidons. More raptidons. We are getting a little bit low on animal stocks. I'm going to try to avoid any unnecessary shootification, as I like to call it. I discovered the sulfur pits. Yay? Probably not yay. All right. Have to engage. Maybe. No. Oh, that one for sure. Oh, a Mega Raptidon. That's awesome. Every Raptidon in the Western world has come out to play. What the shit? Evidently, we're in Raptidon Central. Who knew? Obviously, I didn't, because I started this. Raptidon Colossus. You did not die as quickly as I would have liked. And we are way down in ammo now. That's the big one. Big one got anything particularly noteworthy? Don't know what he needed the pro tossball stick for. I mean, I could ask, but I don't think he's in any condition to respond.
Avoid contact with eyes. Liquid is caustic.
Yeah.
I don't got much use for sulfur in my own work. Neat that it's here, though.
Oh my god, more fucking Raptidons? Shitloads of them everywhere. This is, not my idea of a good time. Okay, we actually want to go that way. Is everybody with me? I'm glad to see you're with me. Got a road with a Raptidon in it. There never seems to be just one Raptidon. For instance, in this case, there's a Mega Raptidon again. Right where I need to go. Standard gun has 205. Gun I just picked up does more. The sawed-off shotgun is pretty large. I don't really like shotties. And we are running low on the LMG ammo. More fucking Raptidons. Alright, we need to cross the bridge when we come to it. No, oh no, that's not Raptidons, those are Mantids. Over there are the Raptidons. Scrap mechanicals. Oh, that thing looks like it's gonna... like it passed away. I would be all gung-ho for just face murdering all of them, except I'm running a bit low on the ammunition for the LMG. Shit! Multiple Mantiqueens wrinkles. And a soldier. I'm going to change weapons. Just really not doing much. We're just about dry. Follow me, guys. I know where we're going. They're still coming. Hi, Sam, Parvati. Glad you could make it. So, I'm a bit low on ammo. We got to this little town we were aiming for. Hopefully we can find some more ammunition, because we're low. Every little bit helps. Also, it doesn't help that it's nighttime. Can't see shit. A report written by Rizzo wildlife specialist regarding Project Taro. It lists concerns that the higher than average volume of Taro ray corpses may be attracting local wildlife. Combined with the alluring purpleberry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant, the engineer worries that the raptidons may be encroaching ever closer to the walls. Though the walls are theoretically sound, the engineer warns they're relatively shallow and that a particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them or find their way into the chemical waste pipes. And that appears to have kind of happened, given the fact that there are a bajillion of them everywhere. Now, Mega Raptidon. Rather not dance with. We've got 2 more baddies up in front of us. There. Actually relatively painless. Whoop! Out we go! Bard. Come on, guys. Come with me. It's the wrong way. Of course I'm headed the wrong way. If there's anything you can count on me, it's going the wrong way. It's a gift I have, you know. Not everyone is as gifted when it comes to orienteering as I am. And that I am capable of occasionally finding my way. Oh, that's a really big... Uriali? What? I don't even know what that is. I mean, I think it's one of the fates. And Stheno. If they're giving them names from Greek mythology, that's seldom good news. Rabid sprats.
That's the last of them.
Rabid sprats. Sprat hide for those who might want some sprat hide. Am I loaded again? Loaded down? Am I laden? I am laden again. Uh, 576 assault rifle. Well, that's way better than the assault rifle I'm currently using, so yeah. was hoping we could get up here and hop over the walls, but that's, I think, not to be.
Reminder, unit modifications performed by unauthorized technicians are not...
Let's sell our junk first. Light ammo. 1.9 monies. That was all they had.
Authorized by the parent company.
They've got guns and stuff. Assault rifle ultra. Huh. I should have been paying more attention to the value on some of these things. Like that. Rifle. Assault rifle. Seems pretty good.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud.
Captain Hawthorne's ID card. I summoned my ship to here. Huh. I'm going to save it here. And that is Steno. And a stalker. Oh, good. More damage than I expected into Steno there.
Competition. Infestation encroaching!
Well, somebody's inside. Behind one of these doors. Busted. Workbench. Borscht and baked beans. Tempting, but, you know, I just had dinner. Anything else in here? The factory doesn't look like it. It's sealed. How the hell am I supposed to get... I've been trying to get out through that damn door. That's why I came all this way, was to get out of that door. Flip, floppy, snip, snip. So, I came all this way, murdered all these monstrously large critters. And I can't get out that damn door. That's a little bit on the frustrating side, gotta say.
Job assessment. It's a mess.
I would have liked to see this place before it was all boarded up. I bet it lit up the night.
Area assessment. Tough stains and resistant contaminants ahead.
Bad guys. And I can't get to the other side.
Incoming!
No, nope, not incoming because I'm running. Enemy killed. I managed to kill them without firing a shot. That's just how good I am. That's the degree of talent that you're dealing with here when you're looking at me and my inability to actually get to where I wanted to go. Came in here. I'm supposed to. Really frustrating. Really quite frustrating. And when I say quite frustrating, I mean enormously frustrating. We've got a perfectly good bridge that we can't use because reasons. I've acquired book. And that is true. I have acquired book. I'm going to call it here for the evening. That was a frustrating end. Wanted to get that quest done. I have not succeeded. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Not sure what I'm going to be playing. I'm a little frustrated with this right now, so we'll see. But I might be back here. But definitely I'll be back. Can't get away from me that easy. But I do appreciate you hanging out, as always, very, very much. I hope the rest of your Friday night is great. And I hope your weekend kicks ass. As always, I require a full chronological description of everything you do on your weekend. First thing on my desk, Monday morning. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your night. Hopefully you'll see me soon.